Hello, and welcome to Inspirational Media. I am Rashika, and I want to thank you for checking out my Monday Moments. So, welcome. Today's Monday Moments is a Q&A, and I'm so excited because this is my anniversary month. So, I'm going to be answering some questions that I've recently gotten and some questions that I have gotten over the 21 years. And I'm going to be answering some of those. And if you have gone with the wind, let me fix it. So, and if you have any questions you'd like to ask me about my relationship, put them below and I will answer them next Monday when I come back up for Monday Moments. The first one, relationship Q&A for Monday Moment, is how do you stay married past 10 years? How do you stay married past 10 years? Okay, it's fairly easy. Accept each other's differences is one. It's just one. There are a million. But accept each other's differences and understand that you are always evolving. Because I hear people go, well, they weren't like this when we got married, and you weren't like this when I got, when we, no, you weren't like this before we got married or when we were dating. Well, let me just be honest with you. People change. I'm just gonna be straight up. People change, and you don't want the same person that you were dating. You shouldn't be the same person you were in high school or in college or in your 20s when you're 40 and that sort of thing. Evolution is inevitable. It's going to happen. We're going to change because of our careers. We're going to change because of the people that we are around. We're going to change. There are lots and lots of things that cause us to change. Our location causes us to change. Just go with the flow, accept the change, because acceptance will help you to move forward. Accept that person for their differences and adjust. And I'm telling you, it will help you in your relationship. Don't try to change that person, because when you try to change them or you try to get that person back that it used to be, everything starts to go downhill. So if you have been in a relationship or married for you reaching into that 5, 6, 7 years, keep moving forward. Keep accepting that person for who they are and their differences and the things that they're doing, unless it's negative, and it will help you. Another one is, what's the worst gift your husband has ever given you? I don't know why people like to ask this question. I don't think I've actually gotten a bad gift, because my husband typically likes to get me things that he's heard me say that I want. So I don't really have a worse gift. When should you talk about having children? And I'm assuming this question was according to, like, if you are married or getting married. I like to say it's good to start talking about children when you know this is a monogamous relationship, when you know it's official, or if the person put the ring on it. I like to say, you want to start talking about that. I like to say, you also want to start thinking about it. Some people are cool talking about it in the beginning. I don't like to really bring it up like phase 1 of the relationship. I like to bring it up phase 2 of the relationship, because I think if you bring it up a little bit too early and the person's not quite ready to discuss things like children and that sort of thing, give it a little bit of time. Phase 2 of the relationship, if you find that this person is somebody you may want to settle down with, I think it is okay to start talking about children and religion and all those things you don't talk about on the first date. That stuff needs to come out. I even think that sort of stuff needs to come out before you go down the aisle, so you guys get an understanding of what each other wants, to get from the relationship, and the things that you want to get out of the marriage and the building of the family. So hope that one helps you. What do you do for fun? What do you do for fun? I know you're probably not going to believe this one, but I love to eat. My husband and I love to try new foods, and we love to try new drinks. So that is fun for us. And we are laughers, and we love comedy. So we literally can sit and chat about things or watch videos together. And nothing really big. The things that we like are really just normal and intimate. So, but the things we do love, we love trying new foods. We are foodies. Most embarrassing moment with the husband. That's one I wrote down. I can't think of one of my most embarrassing moments. I'm totally transparent with my husband. I am a nut. I'm very silly. So, not very much embarrasses me. I guess the one thing that probably could embarrass me, because I don't know much about what my husband does. I'm not an engineer. I'm a writer. I'm a screenwriter. I'm a children's book author. I'm a broadcaster and a podcaster. So my world is totally different on the other side of the world from his. He's an engineer. So I think if he was to ask me something in reference to what he's doing, I would totally be embarrassed because I couldn't answer the question. But hopefully he would never ask me anything because that's not my world. But I'm totally transparent. I'm very silly. There's not very much that makes me like, oh my God. Oh, here's one that I can't stand. You're not going to get along all the time. And so don't say anything, like, don't get it out in front of people. If I've said something to offend you, if I've said something to piss you off, don't get it out in front of people. I think there's a time and a place to handle your stuff. So I think that would be something that's the one thing that really gets me, or I would say be embarrassing for me. I don't know about yours. Put it down there. Put it down there so I can read it and we can talk about it, and it could be something that bothers me as well, honey. What really annoys me being married? What annoys me? Okay, not very much annoys me because I'm usually a happy-go-lucky, silly person. And because I believe that I own my own happiness and I choose to make myself happy no matter what. But the one thing that really gets to me and that will annoy the crap out of me is when my husband is late for dinner. It seems like every single time that I say, I'm going to get in here, I'm going to get everything done nice and early, every single time, ever since I've been married. I'm going to get in here and I'm going to get everything done. And when he comes home, the house is going to be smelling so good. He's late. That gets underneath my brown skin. But I understand, he has a very stressful job and he is the big guy, he's the boss, and so he's gonna be late sometimes. And so I tell you to adjust to certain things. I'm trying to adjust. After 21 years, it still gets up underneath my skin, hunty. Because if I go through all of that, I want you to just walk in on time and have a seat and I just lay everything out for you. Not you come in and everybody is done and now I got to come back and try to warm your plate up. I don't mind doing it. It just gets under my skin. Okay, on to the next Q&A. One thing you'd want to do with the hubs that you haven't done. I want to go to Jamaica. That's one thing I haven't done with my husband before. And I also want to take him, I would like to take him or go and watch with him a Tottenham game. He is a huge Tottenham fan. One day I'm going to try to record him so that way you guys can get to see how huge of a fan he is. It's funny to watch. He's a huge fan. And so I'd love one day to take him to a game. And I'd also love to go to Jamaica. One thing you love about your husband. One thing that I love. There are a lot of things that I love. I do love his intellect. I love how he's extremely intelligent. He knows what the heck he's doing. And no matter what anybody says, he's not going to let you change that. And it took him a while to get there. So that's why I love what he does. I mean, I love the fact that he is very confident in what he does. Because child, I can't tell you. First of all, I can't be a boss. I can't be anybody's manager. And there's no way I can be an engineer. So kudos to you. And because people can be a handful dealing with so many different personalities. And I love that how he travels. He is the best traveler in the entire world. I hate flying. I don't even like the airport. I hate the smell of an airplane. I don't like the baggage crap. I don't like anything about it. Maybe one day I'll have like my own private airplane. And, maybe one day, and maybe I can get over the whole hate of it all. He doesn't have any issues. He just goes like there's no stress, there's no problem. He knows exactly what he's doing. Half the time, I don't know what I'm doing. I just kind of follow his lead. He makes sure that we get from A to B on time. He's very like, let's go, let's go, let's go. And it drives me insane. I'm telling you, like when we're going through the motions of it all, from the checking in to the taking off the darn shoes and putting everything back together and going through this and that line and all of this crap that goes with the life of the airport. I am totally exhausted. I'm annoyed the entire time. But once I get on the flight, I'm okay. Get off the flight, I'm okay. But the process just overwhelms me totally. He's just like smooth sailing, like it's no big deal. He flies all the time, much more than I do, because his job has him to travel much more than me as of right now. Even though I travel a lot, but he travels way more than I do, and he just goes with the flow. So he's that guy that he's that guy that you would want to take with you if you had to fly. He's the one to take, honey. He's gonna get you there and get you there on time, and you're not gonna be stressed out. In your mind, you're gonna be stressed out, but you may not even show it because he has it. That's one thing that I really, 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 really love. Um, if you have any questions for me about my relationship or about relationship in general, and relationships in general that you'd like to ask, feel free to leave those questions below. You can also leave those questions for me at Rashika_R on Twitter, or you can reach out on Instagram, Rashika Roberts, and pop your questions there. Never, ever, ever be afraid to ask me anything. I have 3 children, so you can ask me about parenting stuff. My oldest is 20, my second oldest is 16, and my baby is 10. So I have had a pretty extensive life with the children so far. No friendship is perfect, no relationship is perfect, and none of your children are perfect. And we're going to talk about a whole lot of that on my videos, because that's why I do what I do. But today is a Monday moment, and on my Monday moments, we do talk about parenting, we talk about career goals, we talk about love and romance. And so feel free to ask me all of those anytime. And leave your comments as well. If there's something else outside of those topics, please leave them there for me, and I will come back on my Monday moment and we will talk about it. Because I am that girl that wants to talk about those things that are kind of eating at you, or some things that you just enjoy. That's why the show is called Inspirational Media, and I hope that I inspire you every Monday. So thank you for being here, and be sure to subscribe. Bye bye.